Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Today's video, we're going to be playing a Warhammer Age of Sigmar game, and we're going to be playing a battle out of the Contest of Generals Battle Pack, which is the core rulebook battle pack for Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Now we're going to be playing scenario number 2, which is called Burn and Pillage, and we're going to be playing at 1500 points. Now, I'm going to be playing with the Gloomspite Gitz, and Stephen is going to be playing with the Daughters of Khaine. With that said, let's get cracking on and let's go check out the armies. And so here we have 1500 points of the Daughters of Khaine. For starters, we have a Mithras Khaine in the army, and then we have our High Gladiatrix, who's going to be our general. Now, she's going to have the Zealous Orator command trait. She's going to have the Artifact, the Crown of Woe as well. We then have our 10 Doomfire Warlocks, so we're going to pick the spell Levitate, and then rounding out the force we have a unit of 20 Witch Elves with dual blades, and then we have 2 units of 10 Witch Elves with the bladed bucklers. And so here we have 1500 points of Gloomspite Gitz. So to start with, we have Scragrot the Loon King. He's going to have the spell Itchy Nuisance, and then the Fungoid Cave Shaman is going to have the spell Hand of Gork. We're then going to have our Loon Boss as well, and he's going to have the artifact, which is going to be the Talisman of Preservation for a 6-up ward. Now, for troops, we've got 60 Stabbers, 20 Shooters, 20 Shooters, and then we've got 10 Boring Grot Bounders, we've got Rippers, Snailfangs, and 5 Spore Splatter Fanatics. We've also got in the force Mork's Mighty Mushroom. Before we get into today's video, we'd like to give a special thanks to our channel sponsors. First of all, to Mithras Games, who provides us with all our amazing game mats for the channel. Terrainheim, who provides us with MDF terrain and the amazing trackers you see in games like Warhammer Age of Sigmar on the channel. The Dice Guy for supplying us with amazing dice, and Monty's Tabletop Terrain for supplying us with fantastic 3D printed terrain at an affordable price. Thank you all for your support on the channel. If you'd like to go and have a look at any of these companies, we'll leave links to all 4 of them down in the description of the video. Alright, so armies are all deployed. For the Gloomspite Gitz, we've got our Shooters, Fungoid and Rippers Snailfangs over here. We then have the Loon Shrine with the big unit 60 Stabbers, Spore Splatter Fanatics, Loon Boss, Scragrot and the Boring Grot Bounders on this side. For the Daughters of Khaine, we've got the Doomfire Warlocks on the flank, 2 units of 10 Witch Elves there, Mithras Gladiatrix, Shadow Queen, and the big unit of Witch Elves on that side. Daughters of Khaine finished deploying first, so they're going to get to choose who has the first turn. Alright, so Daughters of Khaine have elected to go first. So they're going to pick Seize the Center as their battle tactic for the round. And then we're going to go Heroic Actions. Going to try and generate a CP with one of your heroes. Yep. Which one of the 3 heroes is going to try and generate? Little Marathi, so Marathi Khaine trying to generate on a 4+. Yep, so she's got heroic leadership. I'll try and do the same on the Fungoid Cave Shaman over here, which I do not. Right, so into magic then. Marathi, she's going to try Mind Razor, needs an 8 to cast. Gets it on a 9. So unit of Witch Elves there have the buff. And then we're going to go with a Mystic Shield as well. So I need a 5 to cast Mystic Shield. She gets that. She doesn't really have much left to do with her own spell, so she's going to go with Steed of Shadows on herself. Goes off. That gives her a move of 16 and fly now. And then the Warlocks are going to cast Levitate on themselves. They will get it on a 7 with their +1 to cast, thanks to being more than 5 models in the unit. So with that said, that's all for the hero phase and the magic. To go into movement. Alright, so movement all done for the Daughters of Khaine, with the entire line moving up and coming to fight the Grots. All the Witch Elf units ran, so they've got their extra movement from that. Other than that though, it's going to be some shooting next. Alright, so there are 4 Doomfire Warlocks in range, 4s to hit. 4s to hit. So 3 of them. No. And 3s to wound. 3s to wound. 1. So it'll be 1 armor save on the Grots. So I am. So 5 up save on the Grots. Saved. Don't care. Alright, so Shadow Queen, she's going to try and shoot the Fungoid Cave Shaman. -1, so she needs a 3 to hit. Hits, she needs a 2 to wound. Wounds, so d6 damage to the Fungoid for 1. On a 4-up, I ignore it with my ward save. I do not take a wound. Alright, so that's it for shooting. Just a wound done to him. Shadow Queen is going to charge. She needs an 11-inch charge. That is not it. Do you wish to use a command point? No, not re-rolling. So now we just need a 9-inch charge on the witches. That'll do it with an 11. So I'm going to Unleash Hell with the shooters there. So we are hitting on 6s with Unleash Hell. We got 2 hits. 4s to wound. We got no wounds at all. Nothing. That was great. You're going to do a charge with the Doomfire Warlocks as well. So they need a 9 to charge. No. Do you wish to use a reroll there? Yep. Spending a CP for a reroll there. No, that's a 6. So they will fail to get in. So combat. So Witch Elves are hitting into the grots. Now you are going to be -1 to hit because I've got my netters in there. So you're going to be 4s to hit, but 4s to hit. Unless you want to spend a command point for all-out attack. Yep. Cool. CP being spent. So they'll be back to 3s to hit. So you are needing 4s to wound then. So thanks to all-out defense, we have a 6-up save. That is it. Thanks. You've got red 1 thanks to Mind Razor. The save 3. That is more than 10 dice left there, so that's a unit gone. Alrighty, so end of the turn, you actually will control more objectives. So you've got 1, 2, and more. Now, thanks to wiping out those grots, so you're going to get your full 5 points because you've got Seize the Center there as your objective for Battle Tactic as well. Alright, so for Battle Tactic, I've gone with Conquer. Heroic Action, I'm just going to try and heal my Fungoid Cave Shaman there with the 1 wound you have done. So that is equal to a lot, I think. No, my bravery is 4, so that fails. Heroic Action for your army. Generating a CP, I guess. Yep. Which one's generating it?
Whip Lady.
Yep, the Gladiatrix, cool, on a 4+. Yep, she's got Heroic Leadership. Alright, so we both tick up to 2 CP from our generals being on the table. However, on a 4+, the Fungoid Cave Shaman will give me another one. He does. And on a 4+, Scragrot will give me D3 more. He does, so D3 for 3, so I got 4 more command points. Alright, magic. We are going to go with the Hand of Gork from the Fungoid Cave Shaman. So we got a 10. Alright, so you need to get an 11 on dice. It's a 10 you equal, unfortunately that doesn't. So I'm going to throw the Wolf Riders across the table. Scragrot will then go, we're going to put Mystic Shield on Unit Born Grot Bounders here. That'll go off, so they're going to have Mystic Shield. So Scragrot is going to try and cast Mork's Mighty Mushroom, which goes off on a 10. Alright, so Mork's Mighty Mushroom is flying out 66 inches. That's not a lot. 3, 4, 5, 10, 13 inches. So Mork's Mighty Mushroom is out there. Other things to note that the Spore players are going to use their spores on the Gobbos there. Other than that, it's time for some movement. And so movement, the Squigs have just jumped over our lines. We've moved the shooters so they're all on the objective, hopefully being able to take one of those Daughters of Khaine down. Fungoid Cave Shaman moved over here, and as you know, these Ripper Snarfangs are teleported over there. Time to activate the mushroom. So there are all bar one of them, so there are 9, not 8. Of those Witch Elves are in range of Mork's Mighty Mushroom, so 5 ups to do mortal wounds. That is 3, so 3 6-up saves required. Nope, that is 3 dead Witch Elves from that unit. So we have 9 of them in range, so 5s for mortal wounds on the Warlocks, just 1. 6 up ward. No, take a wound. Alrighty, so into shooting, we're going to start with these into here. So I'm going to shoot the Moon Clans into that. You're going to use all out defense for a command point. So that'll be hitting on 4s. And 5s to wound, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, these will be 6 5-up saves. Past none of them, and 6 up wards. Past one of them, 3 go down. So going to shoot. Menai is going to shoot a bow at Marathi. Misses. Skragrot is then going to shoot Marathi as well. So he hits on 3s for all of them. And wounds on 3s for all of them. These are all -1. So that is a 4 5-up save. So 5-up save. Past 1. And then 6-up wards. Nope, so she just takes 3 wounds, that's all she can take. Charges, Squeaks are going to charge the Doomfire Warlocks. Need a 7, that is an 8. Lovely. So, Boingrot Bounders have made their charge. Every 4-up is a mortal wounds. That is a lot of mortal wounds. 8 of them. 6-up wards on those, please. Wow. You passed 1, so that will still kill 1, 2, 3, 4, because you got 1 on a wound. So Doomfire Warlocks overwatching, so you will be on 4s to hit. Sorry, 5s to hit. You're not the, because you are 4s naturally -1 on unleash out. Changing off a lot, to be honest, though. And 4s to wound. Yeah, 4s to wound. Here's 4. Boingrot Bounders have a 4-up save. 1 dies, 1 takes a wound. So, Boingrot Bounders, I'm going to use a command point for all out attack. So we are hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. So that many. They'll be at -1, so this will be a 6-up save. And then a 6-up ward. So 6s and 6s. You pass 1. It's not looking good for them. 6s. No, they don't. And so that is the end of them. So I do control 3 objectives again because killing any models in there meant I controlled it back off you. And Ripper's Snarlfangs take that off you. So I'm going to get a full 5 points as well for this turn. Alright, so priority for turn 2. We got a 4, you got a 4. Which means you went first, so you get to pick who has priority. I have a feeling it's also going to take. Alright, so heroic action. I'm going to try and generate a CP with a Fungoid Cave Shaman here on a 4+. I do. What are you going to do? Cool, and you're doing Finest Hour on Little Marathi. So we'll go into Magic next. So first spell, she's going to go Mind Razor onto the Witch Elves. Not with a 3, she's not. Marathi's then going to go the Withering on the unit of Gobos. 6. And then Steed of Shadows on herself as well. That goes off on a 9. So she's got Fly and Move 16 as well. With that, that's the end of your hero phase, so we'll go into movement. So, movement all done. You've pretty much just moved up the line. Shadow Queen's coming over this side, and Marathi Khaine is going towards Zabag and his Gitz. Start with the shooting phase, this activates though. So, 7 of them, 5 up mortal wounds, just 1. 6-up save. Oh, 1 more Witch Elf dies. Shooting, so Marathi, Shadow Queen, what's she shooting? The Boingrots?
Yep.
So she will need a 2 to hit. And a 2 to wound. Ren -3, so that's 4. That's 5, 6, go straight through, d6 damage. For 3, so that'll kill 2, because I've got a wound on one already. I've got to remove, yeah. Now into charges. Who's charging first? Them? Cool. So they can't actually fail, but roll to see what they get. 7, 8. So, 5s to hit on the shooters with an Unleash Hell. Hey, I got 3 hits again. 4s. 1. 1, 6 up, 6 up. Nope, take 6 up. Nope, I killed one. Who's charging next? Them, cool. So 3s. They're in quite easily. The other unit witches are charging as well. They're in. Mithras Khaine is charging over there. 4, 5. Ooh, that's going to be close. Yeah, she's 3 inch away. She's in quite comfortably. And then the Shadow Queen. No, this one first. Gladiator. She's going to charge. She's in. And lastly, the Shadow Queen. She needs a 9 on dice. 6, you do have a reroll available to you.
Yep.
9, she got it. Alright, so the unit of 10 Witch Elves are attacking first. They hit on 2s now. And wounding on 4s. So 5 up saves on the stabbers. Past 2, which means I lose 7. Alright, so Boingrot's piled into the Shadow Queen, so the Squigs hitting on 4s. Now. And wounding on 3s. 2 at -1, so 2 5-up saves on Shadow Queen. And then a 6-up ward. No, she takes 1. And then 6 from the Riders. So we are hitting on 4s. And wounding on 4s. That is 4 at -1, so 4 5-up saves. And then 3 6-up saves. She takes her 3, so she's going to 6. So the other 6 Witch Elves from the other unit hitting on 2s. And wounding on 4s. And so these will be 5-up saves. Which I save 1, so another 5 go down. Alright, so shooters gonna stab. So we are 5 to hit. Better in combat than we are at shooting.
Apparently.
And then 4's to wound though, because we do. So 2 wounds. No range. So 6 ups. 6-up wards. 2 die. Alright, so Witch Elves into the shooters. 2s to hit. And 3s to wound and kill, because I'm not getting armor against this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, I'm dead. So we have the stabbers attacking. So first of all, the lot that's going into the 6 Witch Elves, we are 5s to hit with poke and spears. And then 4s to wound. 6 is doing a mortal wound in addition. So 5-up saves to begin with. They're dead. But you did roll a couple of 6s there, so 2 6s, so you will do 2 mortal wounds back to me as well with your buckles. And then the ones into the 10 Witch Elves, so we are hitting on 5s. And wounding on 4s. 6 is doing a mortal wound, no 6s, so that would just be 4 armor saves. No range, so 4 5-ups. Save 2, so 2 die. Yep, 6-up ward. So, Mithras Shadow Queen, I'm going to use an all-out defense here to try and survive the Shadow Queen. So, you are hitting on 2s with 8 attacks. will hit. Wounding on 3s. Wounding on 3s. So that is 4. 5 up saves on Heart Render. Saved 1. So that's just probably going to wipe the unit. Then 2d6 attacks with the Crown of Serpents for 9. And so these are 2s to hit with the Crown of Serpents. 1 miss. 3s to wound. Just those fails. So these are 3 up armor saves. I fail 1, so it's going to kill another one. So 1 attack with the Envenomed Tail, 2s to hit, 3s to wound. Rend 2, so this is a 5 up save. Failed, damage 6. And so technically it would be my turn, but I can't do any damage to Mithras Khaine over there. So she's got 3 attacks hitting on 2s. Wounding on 2s because finest hour. 2d3 damage. For 5. 1 wound left. 6 attacks with the Bladed Wings. 2s to hit. 2s to wound. So 5. These are all. I got to roll a Yahtzee of 6s here. I do not. So that is how the table's looking at the moment. You do get 1, 2, and more. So you've got the full 5 points because you've got your battle tactic for broken ranks as well. My turn too. So I am first of all going to give up a cast on the Fungoid Cave Shaman here. I'm going to try and dispel my own endless spell, which I do not, so that's not great. And then Scragra is going to do a Mystic Shield on the Grots there. Goes off on a 5. You can try, you're out of range to dispel, so it goes off. His second spell will be Itchy Nuisance as well. Actually, no, we're going to go Nick It on Marathi. 6, 7. So Nick It fails, so we just got Mystic Shield off. So we're going to go into movement, and we'll come back. So movement is just moving the Fungoid, really. So we're going to go with shooting. Scragrot's going to shoot Marathi again. So she will be 3s to hit, 3s to wound, 5, -1, so 5 ups on Marathi. She passed 2 of them, and 6 up wards. No, she takes her 3 for the round. It goes 9. And then that'll take us to combat. So we'll go with the Stabbers. I'm going to spend a command point for Stab 'em Good. Alright, so Grots are going to attack. We've got the Mortal Wound on, so a lot of dice. We are 5s to hit. Reroll those ones. So 4s to wound, 6s are mortals. So that's just a mortal in addition. They're probably not dead. So 5 up armor saves. So plus 2, so that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6 plus the mortal, so 7 ward saves. Not killed you all 6 ups. Plus 2, so 5 die. So 7 attacks back, hitting on 2s. 1's an arrow luck. Wounding on 4s. And so just 2. Save 1, fail 1. It does. So, Battle Shock, roll 1d6. You're 5, 6, you can re-roll that because it's a fail, so re-roll. 5 and 4, so you lost 5, so that you lose the d6, they're going to flee. And so, my turn, I'm just going to get control 1 and complete my battle tactic, so I get 3 points for the turn. So, priority for turn 3, Gloomspite got a 1, ouch. You got a 3. Daughters of Khaine taking the turn, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Cool. Alright, so you've gone Break Their Spirit as your one. So You're going to try and kill the Fungoid Cave Shaman this turn. So, heroic actions. Cool. Going to go heroic leadership over here on a 4+. Yep. She's got free CP. I'll do the same with the Fungoid Cave Shaman. Yes. And then we go into magic, which really isn't going to have much effect this turn. So she's just going to go with Steed of Shadows on herself. Goes off. She's got 16-inch move and fly. That's pretty much it for your movement phase. Hero phase. I'm going to use a rally command on the Grots at the end of the hero phase. And so, using a rally command on the Grots, we have 15 of them dead. So 4 ups, they come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them are coming back. And so you're rolling, thanks to your Zealous Orator, you're going to need 4 pluses, 6 of them on 4 pluses. So that is 3 go back. So with that all done, time for some movement. So movement is all done. The Daughters of Khaine are coming in for the last of the Gloomspite Gitz. So into some shooting. On that note, it is now your shooting phase. So start of the shooting phase on a 5+, Morathi takes a mortal wound from the mushroom. She does. On a 6 up, you ignore it. Nope, she takes a mortal wound. So Morathi gets 1 shot with her Crown of Serpents, shooting the Loon Boss, needing a 3 to hit. 2 to hit because you are +1 again. So hits, 2 to wound, fails to wound. So that'll be charges. Cool, the Shadow Queen is charging. So that'll be 3, so she's in. And then anything but a double ones on your unit, we'll see them in. They're in. And the Gladiatrix charging as well. She's not. Oh wait, she still will be. So that's +1. So that is that. First of all, Monstrous Rampage from Morathi. So Morathi is going to roar on a 3+. No, she fails, so I can still use commands, thankfully. Which I will immediately spend a command point to give them Stab 'em Good. And so, who are you fighting with first? So Morathi, she's only got 6 attacks now, 2s to hit, 2s to wound with Heartrender. All hit. Five wounds. So luckily with Mystic Shield means I've got 6 up saves. Come on, save 1. That is still 12 dead Grots. 2d6 attacks with her Crown of Serpents for 4. These are 2s and 2s. All hit. And 2s to wound. So these are 5 up saves. Save 2 of them. Take 2 though.
And how many wounds?
And then she's got 1 attack with her Envenom Tail. 2s and 2s. No, fails to wound. Good. That is her done. Alright, so there are 10 Grots into the Witch Elves. We are needing 5 to hit. And 4s to wound. 6 is doing mortals, so in addition, so there are 4 armor saves to make on your Witch Elves.
On the Witch Elves?
Yep, it's on the Witch Elf. So 6 up saves. And then 4 again, because now you have the mortal wound in addition as well. So 6 up saves again, 4 of them. They're 4 die. So now the Grots into Morathi. We've got to do 2 wounds to kill her, 5s to hit, and 4s to wound. 6s are mortals in addition. So 4 up armor saves on Morathi to begin with. And so, but then add in the 2 mortals. So you got those plus those. 6 ups. You need to pass. You can only fail 1. No, I gotta. Na, 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 na. So 6 of the Witch Elves into him. They'll be hitting on 3s. So you're going to do all out attacks. This puts you back to 2s to hit. I'm going to do all out defense on him. Stop you getting battle tank points. There is a lot of 1s in there. Wow. And 1 up the top as well. But 2s to wound. More 1s like that, please. Glad you obliged. Right, so I've got a 6-up save first of all, which I saved 1, and then 4-up saves on this. I need to pass a couple of these, which I passed just a couple. I take 3 wounds. So 7 into the grots. Now 2s to hit. And 3s to wound on these. So 5-up saves. We'll save. So 4, 8 die. Alright, so we've got 4 attacks with the barbed whip to begin with. All hit. And 2s to wound, I think. 3 wounds. So 5-up saves. Save 1 of them, 2 more die. And 2 attacks with your dagger. 2s. And 2s. A 5-up save again. Nope, no one does. Thankfully, I'm under the Loonshine's light, so I am immune to battle shock. Alright, so he's going to elect to burn this objective now. So you control... So you roll for a d3, so you get d3 instead of 1 point. 2, so you get 2. So you control 1, 2 more, which will give you 3, and then you get another 2, so you got 5 points this round. So, battle tactic wise, I am going to go with Slay the Warlord. And then we're going to go with heroic actions. I'm going to go with a CP on Scraggy, which I do. And then on a 4+, he'll generate one. No, Scraggy on a 4+. Yes, we'll generate D3 for another 3. You can try and generate a CP. Got one. So magic. I'm going to go with casting Hand of Gork, which goes off on 7, 8. Scragrot is first of all going to go with an Arcane Bolt, which he gets, and then we'll go with Nick It, which he gets as well. So Nick It will do D3 mortals to your lady for 1, so she has a 6-up ward. Nope, she takes a wound. And then we go into movement. So Scraggot is going to shoot the Gladiatrix. We're going to use all-out attack. So I'll be 3s to hit. And 3s to wound is 4. -1, though you are holding in cover, so you're going to ignore that. So you've got your base save, 5-up saves to begin with. She might survive by a wound. And 6-up wards. She takes 3. She charges. We're going to charge the Loon Boss. He gets in with a 9. And we'll charge with Scragrot the Loon King as well. 3. We'll spend a command point for a reroll because I've got the wazoo. Scragrot gets in. Cool, you're going to go all-out defense. I'm going all-out attack. The Loon Boss into the Gladiatrix. We are 2s to hit. And 3s to wound. That is 2 at -1. Fails both. No, fails 1, sorry. D3 damage for 1 6-up ward. Do you live or do you die? She lives so far. So your turn to attack with someone. Alright, so going with the Witch Elves, 6 of them into the Fungoid. -1 to hit, so 3s to hit. And just a 2 there as well, miss. But then 3s to wound. So I've got a 6-up save. Save 2, but then a 4-up ward. I need to pass all of these. I'm dead. No, he's gone. So one of them is attacking Scragrot, 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. No wounds, and then you've got 6 again into the Grots. D3 damage for 1 6-up ward. Do you live or do you die? She lives so far. So your turn to attack with someone. Alright, so going with the Witch Elves, 6 of them into the Fungoid. -1 to hit, so you are 3s to hit. Just 2 there as well with this. But then 3s to wound. So I've got a 6-up save. Save 2, but then a 4-up ward. Need to pass all of these. I'm dead. No, he's gone. So one of them is attacking Scragrot, 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. No wounds, and then you've got 6 again into the Grots. So 6 into the Grots. We are 3s to hit. And 3s to wounds. So it's many. Got 6-up saves this time. Just 1. It's 3, 6, 7 Grots die. Right, so we are going to be 5s to hit, 4s to wounds. So that many armor saves to begin with. So these will be 4-up armor saves. So you'll now have 2 ward saves to make 2. If you fail 1. Success, save 1 but fails 1 and dies. And so 4 attacks from Scragrot. We are 3s. And 3s. So just 1, -1, 6-up. 6-up. No, kills another one. Alright, so on a 4+, I can try and bring back one of the units. I do. So 1 unit of 10 shooters coming back. And so we bring 10 shooters 12-inch all the way from that. And now we go into priority for turn 4. So, Gloomspite, got a 2. Daughters, got a 5. They're going to have to take the turn.
Yep.
So Daughters of Khaine just comes down to killing. We got 3 of them into the Loon boss to begin with, so 9 attacks. This will include your champ, so 10 attacks. We are -1 to hit, so 3s to hit. Battle tactic wise, literally doesn't matter because you can't actually complete any of them. And then 3s to wound. Sorry, 4s to wound now because the Gladiatrix dead. Oh no, 3s to wound still because it's the turn pass. So these will be on the Loon boss. He's got a 3-up save. He's got no rend anymore. That'll be 4 wounds on him. He's alive, he's got wounds. So then you've got 1 into Scragrot. 3s, so 1 hit, and then 3s, nothing. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into the Grots. So, Witch Elves, the 6 that are going into the Grots, needing 2s. And 3s to wounds. 5-up saves. Wow. So just 5 die. Loon boss attacking first, hitting on 2s because I'm going to give him all out attack. And 3s. 2, -1. So these go straight through your Witch Elves, so 2d3 damage. For 3, so 3 5-up wards next, we turn 4. No, 2 die. Scragrot going next. 3s. And 3s. That's another 4 5-up wards. Another 3 die. And so, because I haven't had a hero face since I did the Sports Spider Fanatics, they get their buff for the +1 attack skill. So they are 5s to hit. And then 5s to wound now. So it's 2 mortals in addition. So 2 armor saves, please. Have 6-up. Save 1, and then 3 5-up ward saves. Save 2, so 1 more dies. You do not have any CP, so you lost. Roll a d6 for your battle shock test. So they're going to lose another couple as well. And then you gain a point. And so into my turn, it is game over. I'm going to be able to do cease sender for a battle tactic. These guys can auto run down onto that objective, meaning you get no more points for the rest of the game. I'm going to get another 10. It's going to end up being a pretty decent victory for the Gloomspite Gitz, who definitely were up against it early doors. But victory to the Gloomspite Gitz. Well, that's the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And also drop us a comment down below letting us know what you enjoyed about the video. If you'd like to come and chat more with me and other members of our community here at Cinderful Gaming, you can do so on our Discord server, which is linked down in the video's description. If you'd like to help support the channel more, you can do so either by Patreon or YouTube members, or going to our Teespring store, all of which are linked down in the video's description as well. As a special thank you to our patrons and YouTube members, we'd like to give you all a shout out. So, a special Patreon shout out to Christian Weir, Soren, Kenny Lyle, Aaron Shot First, Andrew Bowen, Nathan Fee, The Rising 8, Q Dynamic, Anthony B, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cader, Derek Bloobs, Benjamin Suarez, and Red Martin. As thank you to our YouTube members as well: Green Roots Gaming, Kenton Young, Ronya, Lockloric, The Johnny 84, David Ellsworth, Wolfric Nick, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Revenar, Pink, Nico Fire, Robin Mankiller, Monty's Tabletop Terrain, John Castle, and Davis Wire. Special thanks also to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork you see on the channel, like you can see pictured here on this slide. Thank you once again for watching, everyone. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.